What's up, guys? My name's Noah. I make music as Haterade, and you are watching Sonic Academy. So today we're going to be making chord progressions. This is a technique that you guys can use even if you don't know music theory. So I'm going to show you guys how to write chord progressions in a really basic way that are still really effective. A couple of basic principles as well that you guys can use later on if you guys choose to write chords in a different way. So let's get the headphones on and get started. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to make a MIDI clip, and we're going to be writing in A minor. And the reason why we're going to be writing in A minor is because it's all white keys. Remember, this is for beginners. Don't use any black notes. And don't worry, it doesn't mean that you're relegated to only writing chords in A minor. I'm going to show you guys how to transpose those into any different key that you want. So let's start out with an A here. And we're just going to put 4 A notes here. The reason why we chose A is because it's the tonic of the scale. It's the root note of the scale. So then what we'll do is we'll start to put in, let's see. Put one here. Okay. So we don't need this last one. We're going to keep this the way it is. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take these away, or actually we're just going to deactivate them for a second. Then what we're going to do is we're going to bring them up a fifth. Every chord, well, not every chord, but most chords will have a root, a third, and a fifth. So bringing it up 5 steps or 7 semitones, we just go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now it sounds like this. Cool. Then we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to go up 3. The reason why we're going up 3 is because we need to put a third in between the root and the fifth. And you can see right here, this is a black key here. We don't want that. We want only white keys for now. And same with this one. So that turns these 2 chords into major chords. So now it sounds like this. Okay, cool. So then what we could do, we could just add a little bit extra here. We're going to create bass notes down like that. And all I'm doing there is just highlighting the notes, pressing Command-C, Command-V, or Control-C, Control-V if you're on PC. So these are good, right? But we can't just have this going the entire time. It's going to get boring. So let's create a second clip here of the same thing, and we'll combine them together with Command-J. And then what we're going to do is we're going to highlight these middle notes, these middle voices, and we're going to bring them up an octave. And it's going to totally change how this chord progression sounds. So listen to it here. Now let's bump them up an octave. Sounds a lot better. Okay, so then what we could do here, we could bring these guys back in. These A notes here. Okay, so we can keep this the way that it is, or we can add some extra stuff. So let's try this. We're gonna copy this note here and bring it up an octave. And that's a lot of notes close together. So let's deactivate that one, and let's bring this one up an octave. And let's actually add in a couple of extra notes into this chord progression too, almost making sort of like a melody. Bump the tempo up a little bit. I think we can go probably up to like 140. Let's actually try this. We'll swap positions here. We'll bring this one down and this one up. And we'll bring this one up an octave as well. Actually, I think I kind of like how it was resolved there at the end. So one last thing you could do, it's kind of a bonus tip, not really related to chord progressions, but throwing these guys down on a respace. I just have a simple respace here in Anna 2, and you could hear it adds a lot of depth to these chords. Okay, so I promised you guys I would show you also how to change the key of this thing. So this is super easy. So we're going to select both of these clips here because we want to adjust the bass line, obviously, too, with the chord progression. And we could just transpose it up or down. And the way that we know what key it's in is if we look at our tonic. Our tonic is right here at A. So sounds pretty good. Let's try to go down some. It's in F sharp minor. I like that. I think it sounds good, and I hope you guys did too. Remember, you guys can find tons more videos like this and full start to finish courses from me and a bunch of other producers on sonicacademy.com. We have over 1,300 hours of material. So see you guys over there.